How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffled Rowlet, and welcome back to a brand new video, guys. Today, we're going to be taking a look at quite a lot of stuff. There's loads of rumors, riddles, and even Pokemon news we've got to cover and give you guys information on. So, if you're ready, sit back, relax. But also, first, a message from our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is brought to you by G-Round. Well, either way, what are they all about? Well, they're a global gaming community platform where you can discover unreleased, outstanding games in all gaming genres. Every Thursday, they update the games available in there. So, what can you do on Ground or G-Round? Well, basically, you can play 2 free games every week and leave honest reviews on them. And actually, you can even talk to the developers and provide constructive criticism to them. And by doing this, you can earn G-Points. Now, G-Points are like the primary currency on the G-Round. And by writing reviews, you earn them. And then once you've done this, you can use the G-Points to actually get yourself some amazing gear from the G-Point store. So, what are you waiting for? You can get yourself some free games right now. So, go download, play, have fun, and help game developers through G-Round right now using my link down below in the description. Thank you so much to them for sponsoring this video. Oh, thank you to the sponsors, and let's get into the information. Starting things off with this right here, which is coming to us from Thomas Gross. Now, Thomas posted this my way and sent this my way saying, guess we getting Let's Go Johto. And what is he referring to? Well, basically, there's a post here made by this guy called Marco Maro. Now, I will be pointing it out, as pointed out to me by Steelix. Marco Maro often is just wrong, okay? Just wrong. But he did, Steelix did tell me it's still something to keep an eye on. But usually Marco Maro is wrong, so we're going to take a look at this. But here's basically what he's saying. Initial plans for 2022 are the following, and we're going to read through this whole list here. But again, remember, this guy has pretty much been wrong in the past. I think he was right at some point. I could be wrong, but I don't know. But either way, let's see what he says, though. Initial plans for 2022. Also, by the way, remember, if you're putting out this many games into one list, and you're throwing everything on the wall, of course, something will stick. If you say, like, oh, Bayonetta 3 and blah, 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 of course, like, some of that shit is obviously going to happen, you know what I mean? But just keep that in mind. Anyway, Pokemon Legends Arceus. If all this happens, then that's a different story. But Legends Arceus is the first one. Kirby and the Forgotten Lands, Advanced Wars 1+2, Casual IP, Splatoon 3, Fire Emblem Echoes, Detective Pikachu, Zelda Wind Waker, and I don't know what TP is. Twilight Princess, I'm guessing. So yeah, they got that. Mario plus Rabbids 2, Bayonetta 3, Metroid Prime. Doesn't say Prime 4, but okay. A new 2D Donkey Kong game, Pokemon Let's Go sequel. Okay, sequels. Which in this case will probably be Johto, because that would be the only thing that could really sequel a Kanto game, right? So most likely that's what it's in reference to here, I guess. Then we have also Zelda Breath of the Wild sequel and Monolith's project. It says, I don't think there's going to be more room for much more besides some finished games like Style Boutique. Yeah, still coming. It was a 2021 release. And one eShop game from Intelligence. Sadly, some delays can happen. And then he asks here, Josh asks him, about his 16th of July, saying, what happened to Pikmin 4? Rhythm Paradise / Heaven gets a green lit for a new entry for Switch months ago, but I shouldn't expect it until 2023. Pikmin 4 was a game with many years of work behind it and one unofficial restart around 2016, 2017, similar to Metroid Prime 4. Find the game is very close to be finished. Very unlikely this is going to release next year unless Nintendo go wild, but that doesn't mean that they couldn't get revealed in 2022. But basically, he's trying to say that, like, Let's Go Johto is going to happen. I'm going to be honest, even though I'd be fine with Let's Go Johto, I don't think it's happening, okay? I think next year is Gen 9, personally. If I'm wrong, fair enough. If I'm wrong, fair enough. I will accept defeat, and I will say, okay, I was wrong. You guys were right. But I personally have been just saying it now for months, and I'm going to keep saying it even until Pokemon Day, basically. If they don't reveal it there, then I don't think we're going to get Gen 9 next year. If they don't reveal it by Pokemon Day, that's probably not happening. But I still think Gen 9 is going to happen next year. I think it's going to be announced. I might be wrong, but I'm just making a wild guess here, okay? And this here, I don't know, man. Let's Go Johto, sure, it could happen, but I feel it's very unlikely, okay? I personally feel like it's very unlikely. I could be wrong, though, but it is what it is. Let's continue to the next thing, though. So, our boy, Soul Silver Art, one of my favorite people ever, dude. He put together a giant, like, summarization timeline of all the riddles from Riddler Coup, and he posted it. Now, I'll be covering this in a separate video, either later tonight or tomorrow. We'll see when I do it, but I'm going to be doing that for you guys. I'm going to be covering that in a whole video. But here's the thing, though, right? That's going to be a long video, so you're going to just have to just wait for a bit because, bro, this list, my man really put a lot of time and effort into this timeline, okay? I'm not even kidding. This thing is massive, but he did include a piece of information at the bottom with a bit of an update that's not really in the timeline. Well, I mean, I guess he kind of does update it with the timeline, but he does have something interesting, though, which is, if you go down to the bottom here, there's something that was posted by Ku in regards to a, Voltorb evolution in this case for the new Hisuian Voltorb, which he says here. First bit of information to update this timeline. This further hints to Hisuian Voltorb evolving into Hisuian Electrode and not a new evolution. Ku has never outright said it's Electrode, but here's what he did say about Voltorb's evolution. It's a Noble. I was trolling Hisuian Voltorb's type, but it's cute and it can explode. 4 is solved halfway. Its Evo is a Noble, and its Warden is the same type of person as number 5. And then you can see down here, oddly and interestingly enough, there has been now a trademark for Voltorb and Electrode in Japan. And yeah, it's gonna definitely have to do with their forms, like, of course, Voltorb's form, and of course, whatever, Electrode might be, if it's going to be a new Noble evolution, or if it's going to be a Hisuian form. But based on what Soulsilver thinks here, he thinks it might be a new Noble. It might be a new Noble Pokemon. So we'll have to wait and see if that is the case. But I'm really intrigued to see how this is going to go. So just let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's pretty much that for that part. I think next we have I think this right here. So yes, the Pokemon Legends Arceus Stark Mountain theme is available. Like, you can listen to it. Gonna just put it on here a little bit. I'm gonna mute this so you guys can hear it a little bit in the background. Sorry if it's not very loud. I'll be quiet for a second. There you go. But yeah, so basically, they're playing like the Stark Mountain theme in the background. But yeah, let's let you know, it is what it is, I guess. Not really much else we can say about that. Then apparently, again, we're back at it again. There is another hidden video. What do you guys think? A new trailer. There's another hidden video. And also, I think this is literally in Dutch. It says, niet beschikbare video's zien verborgen. Verborgen? Yeah? I don't know. But either way, basically, our boy here is either Dutch or Belgian, and there's a hidden video, basically, is what it says. So is that for another trailer for Legends? Wouldn't surprise me if it is. I mean, we're getting closer now to that point of, like, end of December. Literally, we're at the 21st of December, by the way. So yeah, we're getting really close to the end now, which means that we should be expecting, trailers to start dropping here and there, stuff to be happening. Anything is possible right now, okay? We're in the end game of this stuff right now, so just keep that in mind. Either way, apparently, according to Discipline7902, friend of his translated parts of the Japanese trailer for the clans of Legends Arceus, and basically what it says, Adamant is basically reaffirming the beliefs of the Diamond Clan as the first to actually reach out. However, the thing about him is that he's impatient and he will turn his back on the Galaxy team if they aren't as efficient as they claim. Idria isn't willing to cooperate unless she sees the results as well. Okay, so I don't really know, man, and we'll really see how they're going to be like in the game, if they're going to be, I don't know, I mean, basically, I'm expecting them to be kind of like Dialga and Palkia fighting, and we're kind of like the third option here, with Giratina being the Galaxy team, and we, the player, are like the equivalent to Arceus in this case, right? We're kind of the mediator between all these three. Basically, it's like Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina are three squabbling, little shits, and you gotta take care of those little shits, right? They're the little ding-dongs, and you gotta just make sure that they're in their place. That's what I'm expecting this to kind of work like, okay? That's sort of the kind of expectation I have with all this. But it is what it is. We'll see how it actually turns out. And apparently we have this right here. So, leaks say we might be getting Rotom, but in what form in Legends Arceus? Like, I can only see a base form of Rotom still existing, but do you think it's possible we could get a new but old? Because in the past, form relating to something more ancient, like how Voltorb has been treated. Or maybe we could get a pre-electronics Rotom. What do you guys think is possible, since Rotom is in Sinnoh and has been used a lot in the games the past few years, and obviously a big fan of it myself. Also 100% unlikely and random, but since this is based in the past, what if we get a pure electric Rotom form based on a Pulseman and special move changes to Volt Tackle? Very unlikely, but would be super cool in my opinion. I think it would be really nice if actually Rotom, before it got the ghost typing or whatever, right? If like Rotom was actually a totally different Pokemon, and then over time, humans, essentially made that form of it extinct, making them all die, and then having them achieve the ghost form, right? I don't know about you guys, but I think that would be a pretty cool concept. Just personally what I think. I might be wrong, but I think it would be a cool idea just in general. So I want to know your thoughts and opinions on that one. And I think for the most part, we've gone through all the important stuff. There is also some other stuff that I should point out. There was this post made by RIDDLES, who says, what's the necessary condition requirements for catching Arceus and PLA? And if we actually take a look at that real quick, we're going to just open up a little tabarino here. Basically, here's what he says. So, what is the necessary condition and requirement for catching Arceus in PLA? And people have been voting, and the first one was finishing up the story arc, finishing post-story arc, completing the Hisuian decks, and dude can't catch Alpaca God. I don't think you can catch the Alpaca God. I'm just going to be honest here. I don't think you can catch Arceus. I mean, come on. It just seems a bit ridiculous, okay? But if you can, then fair enough. But I just don't think you will be able to. And I don't know, it seems like the majority of people are saying completing the Hisuian decks and finishing a story arc seems like to be the most likely ones based on what people think. So we'll see if that is the case or not. You know, we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. But honestly, at this point, who knows, right? It just really is up in the air at this point. So yeah, I don't really think there's much else we've missed. I think we pretty much covered everything besides maybe this, which I think is maybe worthwhile to bring up as well. This is coming to us from Eclipse, our boy Eclipse, who posted this right here and basically gave us more or less a just picture of a Sneasel. And you guys obviously know what this means. The Hisuian Sneasel slash, new evolution, the brand new evolution for it. Should be coming soon. I'm not sure if it's going to be this week or not, but we're going to expect it soon. So that is that. And I think the final thing we have is this right here. I should point out that I'm an idiot and I'm not allowed to technically cover this because I don't think Nintendo Kusuo is cool with it. But I'm just going to show it off if you guys want to take a look at it yourself. But he made a massive post about his own like theories about everything. But I want to show specifically a part of it right here saying where he kind of like matched them up with each other. And he actually matches up Commander Kamado with Cyrus rather than, what do you call it? The new like blue-haired lady. I don't remember her name. But he matches them up instead, which is odd. And one of the team admins up with her instead, which is kind of interesting. A bit surprising. Doesn't seem really like it will be the case. Because she has like the same, like she even has the same like little thing, wrinkle on the top of her forehead that Cyrus kind of has, and this guy does not have that. So I don't know, man. I don't think it's these guys are related, to be honest with you. But he was just saying what I meant is that the command structure of the Team Galactic seems to vaguely parallel the command structure of the Galaxy Expedition team. So logically, we should get the missing two get leaders for the security and medical corps to illustrate. Now I don't know, man. I feel like maybe we are the in a different position here. I don't know, man. No, I don't know. How would that work, actually? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But, ladies and gentlemen, I think pretty much spot we've gone through everything. I think there's not really much else to mention. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is RIDDLES. I'll see you all the next time. Peace out and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.